Hey guys, welcome back to another pickups video. This time, as promised, to cover the last pickups of last year, covering Black Friday sales and holiday sales and gifts and whatnot. So also a very special time of the year, late 2020 with all the new systems and next gen consoles being released. I guess which one did I pick? I'm gonna show you guys the system that I picked up. And that system is, I'm probably gonna lose subs here, but it's the new Game & Watch from Nintendo. And some of you guys know, I already mentioned in a couple other videos, I did not pick up obviously neither the PS5 or the Xbox Series X. I'm not in a hurry to do any of that yet, but I'll probably pick up at least one of them here in 2021. Obviously, right now the stock is severely constrained. There's a lot of demand and also a lot of manufacturing problems due to the pandemic. But yeah, speaking of new systems, I guess if you can call this a system, this is the new Game & Watch. It was a limited release for Nintendo, and you guys know me, I'm a sucker for these Nintendo collectibles. Came with this very nice case that has a sleeve cover here with some pixelated artwork, and then you have the very nice box here themed with the gold and I guess maroon colors that are characteristic of the early Game & Watch handheld systems by Nintendo. It's more of a I guess collectible. The game does come preloaded with Super Mario Brothers 1 and 2 and the Game Watch ball game. It's me being a Nintendo fan, I thought I had to pick it up. It also comes with like this clock feature, which is kind of cute and all that, but again, it's not a must-have or must-purchase unless you're a hardcore Nintendo fan. And I figure, why not buy it? I already also own the Club Nintendo Game & Watch that was released a couple of years ago as a prize to be claimed by Club Nintendo members. So, and I do have an original Game & Watch, not here, but back in South America. I'm at my parents' house. So next time I go back home, I should probably bring it because it's part of a I guess Nintendo's history. The original Game & Watch. Yeah, that was my new system pickup. Sorry to be a little bit deceiving, but no PS5, no Series X, which is a little bit surprising considering I love all the new technology, the new gadgets and whatnot, but I did not feel compelled to get them on day one just because I didn't find a compelling reason to buy them in terms of the software. I'm a huge Demon's Souls fan, but it's hard to justify a purchase that expensive for just one game. Again, I'm pretty sure I'll pick it up, one of the two systems this year, in 2021. Now, before I get into my Black Friday purchases, I'm just gonna quickly throw one that was not part of Black Friday sales, but it's a new release within that time period, and I don't think I show this yet on my pickups, and that is the Super Mario 3D AllStars game collection that was released with somewhat of a controversy because Nintendo decided to make this a timed release in both physically and digitally, I believe, which is kind of crazy. You guys know me, I'm a huge Mario fan, so I just bought it on day one to be on the safe side. Yeah, if you guys haven't picked this up, I think this will be pulled out soon of the stores, so you might as well get this copy because it's a very compelling collection of games. It has Super Mario 64 and then Super Mario Sunshine for the GameCube and Super Mario Galaxy. I'm a little bit bummed out that it doesn't have Super Mario Galaxy 2, in my opinion, they should have included it. Nevertheless, 3 games for, in my opinion, a really good price. These are fantastic 3D platformers that are really marked, their presence in different Nintendo systems. So, pretty happy to have Super Mario 3D AllStars. As far as Black Friday sales, here we go. Had to get this game. I meant to play it on 2019, but I'm late to the party as always, but was able to get it for a really good price. And that game is Stranding. I'm very curious to see how I am going to enjoy or not. This game has been a little bit polarizing with people. Some people really love it, some people really hate it. it seems like it's a binary type of game. You know, people either love it or hate it. From what I've seen, you know, I kind of like quirky, weird games sometimes. So, you know, playing a delivery man, you know, simulation, for me, it doesn't sound too bad. And apparently the game does have a pretty interesting and kind of like strange story. So, you know, why not pick it up and enjoy the game for what it is. So looking forward to play this. Not sure when, but definitely excited to see what craziness Hideo Kojima is up to these days. You guys know me by now. I'm a huge Resident Evil fan, and I kind of feel bad for picking this up during Black Friday for only like 15 bucks. Resident Evil 3, the remake for the PS4. Again, you guys know me. I'm a huge Resident Evil fan, and I love the original Resident Evil 3. In my opinion, Nemesis is one of the best villains, if not my favorite villain in gaming. So I'm excited to see the reincarnation of Nemesis here in this remake. I've heard he's a little bit on the scripted side. It's not too terrifying like Mr. X used to be, but you know, I'll be the judge of that. I'm excited to play this game. They got a little bit criticized due to its short length, but I'm okay with that. The original was short as well. So, you know, I'm stepping in with very low expectations. And again, for 15 bucks, you know, you cannot go wrong for a AAA experience like a Resident Evil 3 game. And I've heard there's a lot of replay value with this, you know, with all the unlockables and whatnot. So even if it's a short game, I'll probably find myself replaying it. So I plan to play this soon. And of course, this also comes included with Resident Evil Resistance, which is kind of like an online Resident Evil game. Haven't heard too many good things about it, but hey, you know, it's free, so I may try that as well, you know, while I'm at it. Another game I decided to pick up, it was on sale for cheap, and that game is Trials of Mana. As you guys know, I picked up the collection of Mana for the Switch some couple months ago. So I am definitely ready to to experience the Mana games, both on the Switch and on the PS4 here with this copy. Decided to get it on the PS4 because the Switch version was also on sale, but I tend to gravitate towards the PS4 version for multi-platform games just because of the performance, you know, the graphics. You know, I find myself playing, you know, in front of the TV most of the time anyway. I play my Switch on console mode, if you will. So definitely excited. I've heard a lot of good things about this game, which is kind of like a remake of an unreleased RPG here in the West. And you know, the graphics, they're not gonna blow your mind or anything like that, but the action-based combat is supposed to be very fun and very rewarding for this game. So looking forward to playing this at one point with Trials of Mana. Next up, a game that I had to get it. You guys know me, I'm a big fan of first-person shooters, and I'm a big fan of this franchise as well. So it surprises me that it took me this long to finally get this game, but we're talking about Doom Eternal, which it dropped in price really quick. I think I got this for like 15 or 20 bucks here on Black Friday. This game, it's fantastic. Decided to get it on PS4. I was tinkering with the idea of purchasing this on Stadia. But you know, I just wanted to have a physical copy of a series that I love. And on top of that, if I'm not mistaken, I've read that the Doom Eternal version will have a free like PS5 upgrade at one point. So, you know, based on that, definitely excited to play Doom Eternal. I've heard that it's not as good as Doom 2016, which was one of my favorite games of that particular year. But nevertheless, I'm excited to play Doom Eternal and pass my own judgment on the game. I absolutely love these fast-paced, kind of like Twitch-based, you know, modern first-person shooters that we have here. So it'll be really fun slaying demons with Doom Eternal. So pretty excited to have that. Next up is a game that I picked it up solely based on good impressions. And just looks like an interesting gameplay concept and art direction while we're at it. And that game is Sakura Wars. A couple of people here on the YouTube community already finished this game and have pretty positive impressions. including I think Leo talked about this game. He enjoyed it a lot, and some other people here on YouTube. Has a wonderful art direction. This is kind of like the day one edition, which I believe it came with some stickers and some downloadable or digital codes for extra goodies. Finally, the Sakura Wars have a game here on the West, so I decided to support it and get it while it was on sale too, during Black Friday. So definitely excited to try this at one point or another. It looks like a very interesting game with a unique type of gameplay mechanics. So Sakura Wars for the PlayStation 4. Next up, long overdue purchase as well. Another 2020 release that I need to play this. I need to make time. I'm trying to finish a couple of 2020 releases at this point, but I'm sure I'm gonna fire this game up soon. And that game is The Last of Us 2. Back in 2013, I think, when The Last of Us, the first one, was released on the PS3. Absolutely loved that game. You guys know me. My impressions video was very positive about that game. Very excited to play this one. Some by by a way of a miracle, I have been so far being spoiled free, because I know this game was spoiled a lot when it was released. Through social media and whatnot. So supposedly a lot of people are happy about it. Some people hate it. I don't know what the triggering point is, but I'm excited to find out myself. And I think I know what to expect in terms of graphics and gameplay. This is Naughty Dog at its best. A very polished game. I'm sure that looks like a movie. I almost did not pick this game up solely on the fact that I'm almost 99.9% sure that this will get a PS5 remaster release at one point. So I figured, I don't know, should I just buy it now or wait? But I decided, I'm not really sure how much longer I'm gonna be able to hold off on the spoilers for the story. So might as well get it now for the PS4, and then eventually, if I do want to play a superior remaster version, I can always double dip and get it on the PS5 whenever I get a chance to buy that system. Nevertheless, I'm excited to play this. Hopefully I get to it sooner. And in that note, I was going to pick Ghost of Tsushima, which is another game that I've heard nothing but good things. But I decided to hold off on that game for in my opinion, inevitable PS5 release. So hopefully I'm right, because I do want to play Ghost of Tsushima, and I know I said many times I want to get that game. It looks amazing, but I decided to hit the pause button and see if a PS5 version will be released, hopefully sooner, or hopefully by the time I get that system, there will be a PS5 version. So actually, that's the end of my Black Friday pickups. I typically pick up more games. As you guys can see, no Nintendo games. Again, Nintendo disappointed me a little bit. The sales were very lacking. Unsurprisingly, Nintendo first-party games don't really drop that much in price. So I didn't pick up any Switch things related. And I put a couple on my wish list for Christmas, but didn't get anything. So that's it for the I guess Nintendo Switch games. But I do want to show two more, I guess, accessories, in this case controllers, of unpopular platforms that are here kind of like ignored within our community. But the first one was a freebie from our multi-billionaire company, Google, and we're talking about Stadia. For YouTube Premium members, they had a promotion where they were giving a Premier, I believe this is called the Premier bundle, the Premier edition, which is basically a free controller and a free Chromecast Ultra device, which helps attain 4K with your Stadia streaming. It was free. I'm a YouTube Premium member anyways, because I do enjoy ad-free YouTube, while at the same time supporting some of the channels. You can always use ad block and things like that. But I'm also a member of YouTube Music, which it's when you subscribe to that, it's included. YouTube Premium is included with YouTube Music, so they had this promotion, free Premiere Edition, savings of $100. So hey, I needed an extra controller for Stadia anyway, so yeah, why the hell not? And it's a beautiful controller. The other Stadia controller I have is the dark blue, which is the Founders Edition, but this one is the white one, and it's a really nice controller, guys. The only thing that I don't like about the Stadia controller are the triggers. They feel a little bit on the cheap side in terms of quality, but everything else, you know, the build quality, the weight of the controller, it's really, really good. And I think Stadia, it's improving a lot as a service, so a perfect timing for me to have an extra controller just in case. And I've been using this actually as my main controller now in favor of my Founders. My Founders one, I want to make sure I don't scratch or anything, because it's a very limited, I guess, collection item, if you will, because they don't sell that anymore. It was kind of like for founders of Stadia service, but very happy to have this freebie of a controller. And continuing with the streaming, you know, I guess services, I decided to, you know, you guys know me, I like new toys and new gadgets, but I just wanted to try the Amazon Luna service, which I decided to purchase the controller, which is this guy right here. Pretty cool looking box. They have the purple colors going on for Luna. I do not intend to stick out with the service because, you know, I'm already in the Stadia Pro service, and I just wanted to try out Amazon Luna. And I was tempted to pick up the controller just so I could, you know, play with it. So I'm probably gonna subscribe to that service for like a month or two, just to check out. In fact, I'm already subscribed to the service. It's only $5 a month, but it's lacking. It's in like a beta stage, if you will. It's by invitation only. So I'll probably do a proper like review of Amazon Luna as a service. Again, I don't intend to stick for too long with the service, but I decided to get the controller as a kind of like, I don't know, like as a memento, you know, of just owning something from that service. And what's really cool about the controller is it's operated in batteries, like regular AA batteries, which I like that because it means the controller will be very long lasting. Controllers that have like lithium batteries in them, like I have a lot of PS3 controllers, for example, that have their batteries are already pretty much gave up because they're pretty old. This controller will never give up because it's AA batteries. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt, you know, replacing the batteries every now and then, but it does have a wired, like a USB-C. You can play this wired. And in fact, I've been using this as my main Steam controller on the PC. I just put a USB-C, plug it to my PC, and it has the Xbox drivers in it. So when you plug it in, it's being recognized as a Xbox controller for whatever reason, which makes things easy in terms of just configuring, you know, the input for a Steam game. So it's a pretty good buy. It's cheaper than a Stadia controller. It's cheaper than a PS5 controller and whatnot. So I just wanted to try it out, and it's pretty cool when it lights up. You know, when you're playing, you know, it has like a purple light here, and it has a pretty cool shortcut button for Steam to like capture and record your gameplay and whatnot. So I'm pretty happy with the controller. It's on the cheap side when comparing to the Google Stadia controller. This feels a little bit much cheaper in the build quality, but at the same time it's also cheaper as far as pricing. Yeah, thought I'd give the Luna service a try just for a month or two, and you know, make my own decision and get the controller, which again it works with just about anything, and I'm using it for PC. So that's that. And yeah, those are my pickups for the last portion of 2020. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'll probably be doing a digital pickups because I'm picking up more digital games to kind of like complement this one, because I did pick up a lot of digital games through Steam sales, the winter sales and whatnot. So I know most people don't care or like digital games, but be on the lookout for that. If you guys are interested, you know, for those that are interested, I'll be making that version of a pickups video soon. I'll probably record that in a week or two from now, but yeah, that's it for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all later.